What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Oh my god. We're finally back. It's been a minute.
What is this again? What is it?
What
are we doing?
I have no idea. I've totally forgotten.
Oh well, let's go!
Before we get on with the good stuff then, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to give you all a little bit of a catch-up, really. So yeah, before we jump into mine and Becky's list, as per usual, and then on to your amazing achievements over what's going to be the last couple of months. So obviously we did miss August because of things, which we will explain as we go along, and then we now have to do September. So what we're going to do is we're going to brush through August, just kind of breezing through, or maybe pick a couple of bits out.
Breeze from the northeast.
Just kind of breeze.
Slowly moving
down to the south. Yeah, so we'll just kind of casually go through. If things catch our eye, we will pull those bits out. Apologies, we're not going to go into them in full detail. Otherwise, you're looking at a double monthly, which is a long time. And then we'll move on and go through September's a lot more thoroughly.
Yes.
As Becky decided he wants to
the
play now.
The cat's like, oh, they're recording again.
He knows, doesn't he? As soon as we sit here, he's like, right, it's my time to mess about. So yeah, I think we start really with Florida. I feel a bit bad talking about Florida in such high esteem at the moment because of everything that's going on, which has been absolutely horrible, and I hope anyone who does live over there is absolutely fine. Such a devastating thing. Obviously we were lucky enough to miss it there a couple of months earlier. But yeah, let's spread some positivity for Florida and talk about how incredible it actually is when the weather's not.
Dreams really do come true,
guys.
Yes,
they absolutely do. It was
whoa.
Wow, that was strange. Was it everything that you were hoping it to be?
And more.
And more.
And more. Like, I can't even put into words just being there after all of that, like
the build up.
Yeah, like 31 years. I know I've technically not full 31, but since I was little, I've just always wanted to go, and it was just It was absolutely incredible, and even though I've been before, that so much has changed. I mean, I was last there just before COVID, and even just in that sort of 5 years, there's so many more rides. There's places like Galaxy's Edge, which is kind of an entire park in itself being built, and there was just so many new things. But what I really enjoyed the most out of everything that we did was almost being able to take a bit of a back seat and watch Becky's kind of excitement and just watching her take it all in. It was brilliant. It really, really was. We were off to a little bumpy start at the beginning, weren't we? So obviously, we stayed over the night before we flew, which was lovely. We were just sat at the window like proper little saddos with our ciders watching. We had a room that looked out where the planes took off, and we got to sit and just watch. That'll be us tomorrow. That'll be us tomorrow. It was really cute.
It was good. We went the day before because we didn't want to wake up on the day of flying, get stuck in traffic on the way up to Newcastle. So we thought it best to stay over there just outside of the airport. Yeah. And we're just watching all the planes taking off, like, oh, that'll be us tomorrow.
And then the next morning we had a cheeky glass of champagne that somebody likened to Lambrini for £19 a glass.
I was joking, obviously, but it didn't taste as good as it should have for the the price that it was. Yeah,
but anyway,
absolutely.
So take us to Florida, because the flight was amazing, and they were spot on with the food for me. That was really lovely. You didn't eat as much on the way there, and then we swapped on the way back.
Fussy eater over here, yeah.
But so
where's my turkey dinosaurs, please?
So we got on the transfer, which was absolutely fine. We got straight on it.
Yeah.
Drive was really lovely. We were the second to last on, so once the next people were on, we were straight off. It was like, this is really smooth. Like, somebody took our bags for us, didn't they? Like, whoop, this is lovely. And then I'm looking at where we're going, and he said, right, next stop, Rosen International. And I was like, right, this one isn't us. We're at a Rosen, but it's not this one. And then he stopped, and everyone was looking at each other. And then he was like, Rafferty, and I was like, no, this is not us.
Sorry, Americans,
not
if
us.
that accent offended you.
Well, that's what he said, and it's how he said it.
Rafferty. Yeah, he did, to be fair.
And I had to get off and show him the proof that this is not where we were, and then I was like, oh my goodness, we're not going to get back. When we go back, we're not going to be able to get back. But anyway, all's well that ends well on that one. We got to our hotel, it was lovely. The best person that you've ever met was the guy who worked at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
He was such
Big
a lovely guy.
Stumbles upon this somehow. Yeah. No, and then we were meant to go to a Walgreens, or if we could have maybe a Walmart stock up, put stuff in the fridge to try and cut costs. But that didn't happen. There was too much excitement. We got changed and we just went to Universal Studios on the evening. Straight away rode the Incredible Hulk roller coaster.
And on the first ride, locked my bag in the locker because you have to scan your ticket to get your locker. What are you meant to do with your ticket after that?
Put your stuff in and take your...
Not put it back in the locker.
Yeah.
No, put it in the locker.
So that was fun. And then the first actual day, which we chose Magic Kingdom for obvious reasons.
And I was Minnie Mouse.
And what happened with our tickets?
So we get to Magic Kingdom. I was like, right, let's go and take all of our details over. Let's get our tickets. And she was like, let me just look at them again. I was like, okay. She went, you booked your tickets for the month before. You booked them for July. And I was like, no, we haven't. She's like, yeah. You booked them for July. Look, showed me them. And lo and behold, she was right. We'd booked them for July. We hadn't booked them.
Yeah, they printed them out as the month previous.
We hadn't booked them. It was our what are they called? Travel agent that had booked them. We were devastated. I was devastated. I cried.
Started crying, but there were the woman was amazing. She's like, "Don't worry. Oh my God, man, don't worry. We can fix that."
I got my first visit badge. Bless her. She was like, "Is this your first time here?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I can see why you're crying." So she gave me a first visit badge, didn't she? And then she was like, "Right, go and get on the ferry, get over and go to guest services." So I'm crying all the way over. Couldn't even really enjoy the magic of seeing the castle come up on the ferry because I was like, "What if we can't even get in?" They gave us the tickets, but they weren't validated.
Yeah.
They had to get validated over the other side. So we went and I was explaining to the woman and she was like, yep, not a problem, I just need somebody to put a code in for me and we'll get it done. And it was done like that.
Yeah.
And then they went, right, just use our queue. And the way that we went in, we got to jump the entire queue of people waiting to get in the park.
Yeah.
So we were in so quick and I was like, oh. But then there was a bit of a worry, wasn't there? Because I was so upset. Was that going to overshadow everything?
The magic. But as soon as you were in there...
As soon as I started walking down Main Street, I cried again, but for different reasons this time.
Yeah.
And it was just phenomenal.
Absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Oh, I can't even put into words, the feeling of being there and being in Florida for a start. Because sometimes it didn't even feel like we were in another country. It was dead weird. But just...
That's it. I think because of apart from the weather, which is obviously way too hot and sticky for us because we're just not used to it living in the north of England. It's freezing here. Apart from that, because everyone generally is English speaking...
And you hear American accents all the time.
Because we watch so much... what's the word I'm looking for? It's gone. Anyway, we watch so much TV and we watch a lot of films and expose ourselves, I suppose, to that. It doesn't seem different. You're seeing familiar brands, aren't you, on the shelves and things like that in shops. So it doesn't feel like whereas we can sometimes go to Spain or something and you can tell straight away that you're somewhere different. But everything was so familiar. Yeah. But it was absolutely incredible. Some more positive stuff than we'll have to do this quick because we don't want people to switch off before we get the actual games. Top 5 rides, go.
Velocicoaster.
Is that number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pick that at number 1. Velocicoaster's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can put them in order, but Hagrid's motorbike was so good.
Surprised
me.
That was unreal. Yeah, we won't say anything for anyone who's planning on going, but there was a few things on the ride that I'm really glad I hadn't watched a point of view thing beforehand because it surprised the hell out of me. I actually thought it was more aimed at younger people. But no, absolutely not. It was really, really good. And like we've said both times, because it's Hagrid's motorbike, you've got the motorcycle and the sidecar.
It's so cool. So we went on it twice.
You are best going on it twice and riding both, because I feel that you do get a different experience. Either hold on to the handles, or just sat in the car. It's very different, even though the same ride. Hulk's legendary. It's iconic, isn't it? The Hulk roller coaster.
Mako.
Yeah.
I think it was Mako out of the ones that.
Oh, Marco, if we're Barrett. Marco.
How many was that for?
Four. There's a couple, so do you want me to prompt you with a couple?
Yeah.
Maybe Guardians in Epcot.
Oh my gosh, how did I forget about Guardians? If
is...
you are ever going to Epcot, make sure you get, hopefully soon, they won't have it as the, what's it called? What was it called? Like you had to go on and at a certain time and book a slot, basically.
Like a
virtual queue.
So
you at 7 a.m, but you have to be at the park.
Yeah, you can't just
and
queue
then
up for it.
1
really
p.m,
annoying.
You have to, you go on the app and you're like.
Which reminds me of another ride, Tron. Where does that?
Where
does Tron light cycle belong in this list?
The best thing about Tron as well is we'd rode it already, because that was again a virtual queue. But then we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Wow!
And on that night they did it as
they
just
stopped
a walk
so you
on,
could just walk on it. Yeah, so we'd already went on it, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Had we?
Yeah, we'd already been on it on day one.
Yeah. So we went back on it.
When we went back and we rode it in the evening.
We did it on purpose. So there was 2 parades, and I'd read like. All the little kids got the first parade because it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then adults generally, if you want to just be adults, go to the next one, so that most of the kids have already gone because the parade's happened, this has happened, that has happened. So we went while the first parade was on, and we were on within half an hour.
Yeah.
And we got to ride it in the dark. So with Tron, obviously won't say too much, but it is an indoor coaster, but you do come out first before you go in. And it's all lit up and colourful, and it was just coming out into the darkness, right? It was just lit up, and obviously Tron is about being in a video game where light is one of the main things. Like it's such a big thing, so it was just phenomenal.
The American accent was coming out, but we could honestly speak about Florida for. I mean, we had 2 weeks of adventures. We swam with dolphins, and as you've probably seen already, anyway from the clips I was wanting to show you guys. But I really appreciate if you've stayed to this point, not skipped the video to the games, and just allowed us to talk about such an amazing thing that happened in our lives, because it was absolutely superb. And
obviously one of the main reasons we haven't done the August video, because we came back and we were just exhausted.
We were absolutely wiped out. Our body clock was it's not even just jet lag. We've come home and our body clock was all over to the point we were eating at weird times as well. It wasn't just the sleeping at different times.
I was drinking wine at 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep.
We just couldn't quite get anything right. And then, although we did have a few days off before we went back to work, I then went on a stag do, which I don't think helped myself. It sort of put me back a little bit because I stayed up till early hours and things. And we just couldn't get ourselves quite right. And and then obviously work. Becky's just started a new term at school where she's now moved into year 6, which I don't know what that would be in America, but it's like 10, 11-year-olds. So it comes with a whole set of new challenges and things like that. So it has been very, very stressful. My job's been quite difficult as well. Obviously for you guys that know exactly what I do, it can be quite hard. You're working 12 hours a day, you come home and this is really, as much as I love doing this, it's one of the last things that I want to do. I just want to put my feet up and we just cuddle and watch TV, or play a game if we get that opportunity.
Or be an idiot and do wrestling moves on a bed and.
So I was going to bring that up later. Well, let's just quickly squeeze it in. So we did plan to actually get the video done sooner, and I thought it was quite clever to be prime Stone Cold Steve Austin, as I've put it in the Discord and on the YouTube messages. And we had a pile of clothes that were on the bed, which I didn't move because I'm a man, I'm lazy, right? But instead of just picking them up and placing them like a normal human being, I'd love to know what wrestling move it was. I don't know if
Pile driver comes to mind.
Pile drive maybe, but I've knocked myself out at the same time. Pile drive the clothes, pile drive me. But I flew off the bed in the same motion as trying to throw the clothes anyway, and I've smashed my jaw off the wash basket.
It's not funny, but now
But then people have said, their first thing was, "Are you all right? Is it fixable?" It was, "What kind of wash basket have you got?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's made of adamantium, I think."
Plastic.
But it's a really thick plastic, isn't it? Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it is so tough. But I think the force and the angle in which went to the hospital. They couldn't do anything, and they've told me to ring the dentist, which I did in the morning. And it unaligned all my teeth, sort of bent all of the brace and the brackets on the bottom.
It's not funny, but
it is now. We can laugh about it.
But then the next day, once I knew like he wasn't as upset, I was like, I'm just putting out there that none of this would have happened if you'd have just done the jobs you were meant to do for the 4 days that you were off.
I don't mind telling, but honestly, I was crying my eyes out. I got up, blood was pouring out my mouth. I looked in the mirror, thinking I'd wasted all the money I'd spent on straightening my teeth.
And obviously, because of when he was slightly very intoxicated.
Ever so slightly.
Absolutely intoxicated.
I'd only had one beer.
He wouldn't listen. I kept telling him, "You're all right. It's not going to have done that. You're all right," and he just couldn't.
But in that moment, in my mind, I'd ruined it all, and it just upset me that I'd done something so stupid. But so I went to the orthodontist anyway. They've put a new bar on the bottom, and for the first week to get them straight again, I don't mind showing people, it's like they're gone straight again, but it was pulling like it looked like a thumb. So they were pulling like crazy to get them back to where they were. But so the issue I was having is I was struggling to eat for a while because I couldn't bite. It was so tender, and then where I've hit my jaw, my lip has obviously bounced off the bracket, bust my lip, so my lip was like this fat.
And then the bracket kept going into the cut and opening the cut over and over.
So this is why we couldn't do the video, because I would speak and it was just scratching against the bracket and opening it back up, and what a nightmare. And I couldn't drink anything either. You know when you go to the dentist and they give you the injection for numbing, and you maybe have a drink of Coke after, and it just dribbles down your face. That was what he was like that for a couple of days. I'm drinking it. It's just. But anyway, we're here now. Dare I say, we'll start to be more consistent, I promise.
Don't say it jinx us every time.
And trophy list reviews are just going to be flying out now. Wes on Monday while I'm off.
We're on a new lease of life.
Yeah.
We're starting our healthy kick, our fitness regime.
No more alcohol.
The loser of the week's weight loss has to deep clean the kitchen, and no one's got time for that. So
ain't nobody got time for that.
Both of us want to win.
Right, okay.
So anyway,
we've waffled enough. That was
welcome to our life.
A little catch up, but I think we will do what we did before with the live stream. I think it's due. In the coming weeks, we'll do a live stream and we'll have a proper catch up where we can just waffle and talk to everyone. And
I mean, we've waffled for quite some time now.
Yeah, longer than expected. But right, the juicy stuff finally. Well, it's not that juicy. It's my list, isn't it? So let's move on, shall we? So straight over to my list then. So we are now on 723 for trophy level. We're now at 19,352 total trophies with 506 platinums, 3,372 gold, 4,387 silver and 11,087 bronze. So still ticking over just nicely, but yeah, not too much earned in the last 2 months because of holiday and everything we've just talked about. And then I keep calling it FIFA. It's just a habit. I've been playing it since '94. It's stuck.
You've been playing it since I was 1.
Well, I think it was FIFA International Soccer was in 1994, and then they went with FIFA 95. I think I had David Ginola on the front.
Wow.
But and his Newcastle top as well.
Wow.
So yeah, there's been some distractions, but 578 games played, 480 completed. That was 481 until yesterday when Power Wash released the Shrek DLC. But you know, we love to see it because I love a bit of Power Wash. 95.33% completion, 1,040 unearned trophies, 5.34 trophies a day, 11,844 views, which don't matter now because I've got the badge. I think we might have created another one actually where it's for more. Might be making that up, might have dreamt it. Anyway, some
wishful thinking.
Yeah, some Weldon country ranks, and yeah, So let's find out. August.
There.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you definitely want to talk about this one.
I do. Well, Kung Fu Panda will be back up soon. The online grind me and Craig are doing is obviously very long for those who've played it, so that'll jump back up. Midnight Suns was actually the first game I platinumed after the holiday. I actually only had one trophy left before I tried to get it finished before we went away, but I only had one trophy left, which. For anyone who isn't familiar with it, like a lot of games with sort of light and dark karmas, you've got to play it twice. So you've got to gain full or maximum light balance and then full maximum dark balance. So it is possible to do it in one playthrough where once you've hit the trophy and you can kind of abuse the darkness a bit and get to it. But I just wanted to enjoy a full light playthrough and then just race through it. And I think it was about a 10-hour playthrough. I got back from holiday. I just sort of sat all the way through, being an absolute.
Abandoned me already. We only
just got back. I was like, I need my games. I know a lot of people had asked like full review, and I would have loved to. It might be something I could talk about in the future, but obviously we haven't to catch up on a lot here, so it's probably best for another time. But I will finish off by saying, and I stick to this, it's probably the best Marvel game. I was going to say Marvel have ever made, but it wasn't. It was Firaxis, wasn't it? But yeah, probably the best Marvel game I've ever played. It's amazing. So yeah, go and play it. And I know it's not on PS Plus anymore, but the Legendary Edition's back for like 12-13 quid, reduced from about 85. So go and get it.
And I'm not really into that kind of. Is it classed as turn-based with the cards?
Yeah.
I mean, I like turn-based. I thought the cards, in my opinion, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I thought it was alright, the little bits I played with you.
What I like about it is it isn't just, and speaking for someone who loves the OG Final Fantasy, it isn't just a case of I hit you, you hit me. You've got to be very, very
savvy.
Because you can utilise the environment, so you can gain extra damage by hitting someone in a certain way that they might fall back into a barrel or down a hole, or you can knock down a lamppost and hit multiple enemies.
It's very strategy based.
Yeah, you've got to be quite smart with it.
Because you have so many points to spend in the battle.
Yeah.
But if you're clever with it, you can have a look and use your cards. Depends on which cards come up, but you can use your cards to add.
You get extra turns and stuff, can't you?
Yeah.
It is a really, really cool game. And if you like Marvel, and you're maybe not necessarily a big fan of the stuff we've explained, still try it. I'm sure you'll like it enough because of it's all your favourite characters.
And obviously Agatha all along's out, and she is in.
Yeah, Agatha Harkness has always been quite a big character, but people have never known about her until now. But I like the dark aspect of it, how it isn't your usual. Although Cap and Iron Man are in it, for example, it isn't just focusing on all the popular characters. You've got some of the really obscure characters in there. And like Ghost Rider, Blade, Magic, Nico Minoru, some really unknown. I know Blade and Ghost Rider are, but it was just.
Well, and it's the same as what everyone said about the Deadpool versus Wolverine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When they turned up and everyone was like, "What?"
Yeah, some crazy cameos. But yeah, it's a really good game. And again, something I could waffle on about for a while. But we move on. So Human Fall Flat, again, more DLC. Not got much more to say about that other than I jumped in and got my 100% back. And so now I've got 103 trophies, which is crazy. Tetrobot and Co. was a game I'd never heard of. This was something I'd rolled. Stephen rolled for me as part of the birthday badge. I still don't know how he worked it out. So you're giving me your date of birth, it gives you a game. But what I want to know is how is he using those numbers and why that? Because everyone's got so many different things. But I don't even know how to explain it. I would recommend you go and have a look at it. But without a guide, it's probably a 7 out of 10. Really difficult. Always tried the levels myself. And as soon as I got stuck, I was thankfully, because there's not many people have played this. I'll show you right now. Not many people have played it. Their game mode is 73. And I know that this isn't accounting for PC and all those other things, so there is more players, but yeah, there's just not many players at all. But thankfully there was a guy, some absolute god, who's put each level on there. So yeah, it's like a 2D puzzle. You move this ball around like alleyways, and you've got to like unlock doors and shoot electric bolts to break stuff to get him through. And yeah, it's a weird thing. Go and check it out. It's quite fun. Moving out, we're still playing that. It should have been finished before holiday, but it hasn't. Same for the next game. Gotham Knights. No. We've now had to buy it because it's coming off PS+.
The agreement was you finish moving out with me, I'll finish Gotham Knights with you. And then all of a sudden you were like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I just want to play Gotham Knights. And I was like, well, no, we made an agreement. So
no, that's fair. we will get it done. And same with the next game. But yeah, as I was just saying there, thankfully it's on sale at the minute, $12.99. So we've bought it because we're not going to get it finished in the next 3 days. No. So, I mean, it's taken us a year to get halfway through the story. So,
yeah, but that was because I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah. No, I actually think that the last session or so that we've played,
it's getting a bit better.
I am enjoying it a lot more. It's actually a decent story.
I wouldn't recommend it still.
There's some cool mechanics. It's just the gameplay's a bit clunky.
Cool mechanics?
Yeah, I like all the gear upgrades and some of the combo, the momentum abilities and stuff. It's pretty cool. You're mental. Anyway, Astro's Playroom, we collected all the bots.
I don't think I've done that yet, have I?
No, you have to go in and do it. Found all the hidden bots. The next second platinum since returning from holiday, which is one I'm quite pleased with, and yeah, for my skill level, it was I think it's a good one to have, which is Neo 2. Yeah, played that with 2. Played it with my good pals Paul and Gibbs. They are yet to get the platinum, however, because they still need to grind out some of the weapon proficiencies, whereas I just sat up one night and using the wooden versions of them in the dojo, which give you extra experience, I flew through the ones I hadn't used. But yeah, we have picked up the DLC, we have started that, done the first couple of missions, but yeah, brilliant game, big improvement. I do miss William as a protagonist. So the first one has an actual protagonist that speaks. The second one, you create a character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because yours is Ginger, isn't it, as well?
I knew that was coming. So in the second one, you create the character who doesn't speak, and they're just guided through the game by this guy. So I do miss that aspect, but the gameplay elements of it, I think it's a big improvement. F124 Platinum is a when rather than an if. So for anyone who's familiar with like season related trophies, I actually can't pop the platinum until the season ends, which has still got about 40 days on it, which is really frustrating. If I'd have done a Taylor and I was smart about it, I could have had it by now, but I just jumped in and chose Charles Leclerc and Ferrari as my driver and constructor, and then there's online leaderboards, and if you need to finish in the top 3, and for some reason the popular drivers like Max and Charles Lewis are all down the bottom. The people who are leading for whatever weird reason is Yuki Tsunoda, Nico Hülkenberg, and then you've got the Haas at the top. It's like, I don't understand how or why. So this time I've chosen Hülkenberg and Haas. I keep checking it daily and they're at the top, so I just need to wait for the season to end, get the trophies. That's platinum. God of War 3 Remastered, I've been cleaning my list up, or trying to, as a lot of you know lately, and I was looking at my list and looking at what I could maybe quickly get done just to kind of keep the motivation going. I only had 3 trophies. I remember vividly that I was right before the Labyrinth, which, for those of you who haven't played it, it's right at the end of the game. So I knew I didn't have a lot because I just had to do the Labyrinth without dying, which is quite easy, really. Although I did do it on the hardest difficulty because that's the playthrough I was on. Finished the game on Titan difficulty, and then there's some Olympus challenges where you're just in like a circle battle arena, and it's different things like kill so many enemies in this amount of time, or push people off the edge. I don't know, weird stuff. But it didn't take me very long, and I really enjoyed going back to the crazy, over the top, bombastic action that God of War used to be. I know that God of War now and Ragnarok are still a bit crazy, but it's not as fast as how I forget how crazy these games were. But yeah, brilliant. Me and Craig cleaned up Resi 6. I still think he needs a couple of bits for the platinum, but yeah, big shout out to Craig for helping out, and of course Taylor for jumping in as well. helped out with a few bits. So that was that was brilliant. Cheers, guys. Another one, a bit like Resi 5. I never thought I would get it done because servers are dead. Some of the DLC trophies are like kill so many people online, but there's no one playing it, so it's hard. Phoenix Rising.
Did you last one to talk about?
Yeah. I can't remember. Did I? Because no, I did get the platinum before holiday, of course. So I have talked about this, but I've since gone in and started the DLC. I've done the first 2, and I've just started the third one, which is the new perspective. So the third DLC, the gameplay is the same, but it's like an isometric top-down view. Very weird. But yeah, so far so good. That'll be 100% soon, and then I'm going to start looking at some new games maybe. Yeah, the rest we'll talk about next month. I did play FC 25 during
Yes, but that's not
September.
what we're talking about.
I started
that is
clearly.
not what we were talking about.
Because it came out on the...
Not what we are talking about.
Anyway. Hopefully we have the platinum by the time the next monthly comes up. But yeah, I've absolutely hammered it. It's taken up a lot of my time, which is why a lot of games we've been waiting to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my list. Sorry if that seemed a bit rushed and we were just constantly going on. I'm just very conscious that we've still got Becky's list to do, and then 2 monthly Discords, which is going to be very fun. But yeah, let's jump over to Becky's list.
Welcome to my page. It's not all that interesting. So, we're at level 309. Look at that cheeky little nearly 310.
Nearly.
Cheeky little bit to go. 1,889 trophies in total. 45 platinums, 286 gold, 409 silver, and 1,149 bronze.
Gee up.
74 games played, 42 completed, 72.80 completion, 772 unearned trophies, oh my goodness, 2.63 trophies per day, and 772 views.
Unearned trophies and the views are the same.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
I'm loving my little
cover photo.
my little border, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Like it.
We can't talk about that.
I won't, I'm just saying I like it.
Can't talk about it, it's October.
I'm just saying I like it. Right, I know I definitely got a platinum in August.
Ooh, let's have
I know I did.
Oh, there we go.
There's not much to talk about, but I know I got one.
Right here, there we go.
Yes. So I got Stray when we got back.
Was it? Yeah, that was, 22nd of August.
I love that game. All the emotions. Loved it so much.
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it?
It was just amazing. And I probably could have done it slightly faster if I'd have used a guide, but I'm one of those, I'm going to call myself a purist. I really like to do the games as I'm doing them. Yeah. Like a couple of things I'll go, I'm just going to use a guide really quick. But generally I like to just play them just to play them, and that's the same as the one that I'm not allowed to talk about currently because it's the wrong month. Same as that one, I just really like to play them, and I'm not bothered about particularly looking. I'm not, yes I do obviously like hunting trophies, but not to the level that you lot all are, where you have to look at the guide and make sure you do everything in the right way so that it doesn't waste time. But no, what a phenomenal game. I've loved everything about it.
Hopefully they make another one.
How does a cat who can't speak and then robots who can't speak, like they have their own, like how did they pull on your heartstrings that much? They've done the game so well. Yeah, so well.
I loved it.
Just loved it. Yeah. Moving out, we've already spoken about, so moving on.
A second platinum actually. Moving on. It just didn't go in at all. I was like. Been at work for 12 hours. I don't know what's going on.
And then we've got Deliver Us the Moon, which it took me a little bit to get my head around the story, and I kept going to you, didn't I? Right, so this and this and this, is that's what's happened? And you were like, hang on, let me think, let me remember. Yes. And I was like, I get it now. It just took me a little while to click on the story, and then because I didn't realise straight away, I normally figure things out really quick as well. It took me ages to figure out who I was. And I was like, I got it just before you get told. Just before you get told who you are. And I was like, how have I gone this whole game without realising that's who we are?
The second one's a lot better. I think
there ready.
I think you'll enjoy Deliverer's Mars a bit more.
It is there, downloaded and ready. But no, it was fabulous. Really enjoyed it. Really good game. And again, the only reason it took a little bit longer is because I did the same thing. I didn't use a guide.
Yeah, just played it, didn't you? And did some chapter select at the end.
Yeah, and it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Gotham Knights, don't need to talk about that one. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I keep getting told off for not finishing it.
What do you mean?
I need someone to talk to. No one to talk to about it. Well, just finish it.
Don't feel forced to play it. Don't play it. If you don't want to play it, that's fine by me.
No, I'm really enjoying it. There's just
so much to do.
I feel like you've got to be in that frame of mind, and I haven't been. I've just needed. Look, I haven't. That was the 24th of September, and I've done nothing until Epic Mickey, which I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yeah, so I think it's different with Rebirth, because when you play something like that, you need like a good 8 hours, 10 hours in that day to because it's such a big game. You could walk around Costa del Sol talking to vendors for the 1 hour that you've got available that night. That's not having a satisfying gaming session, is it? So when you've had such a short amount of time, that's why you've just been jumping into things like Stray and obviously Epic Mickey, which we'll discuss in October. Rebirth is.
Cabinets in the wrong
I noticed that, but I wasn't going to say anything. She'd be like pulling faces, because usually I'm like, that's not in the right place. That
Hogwarts has gone up.
Yeah, Chia needs to overtake it now. But yeah, when you've got a bit more time, hopefully you can start taking. Because you're on like chapter 8 or something, and there's only 14, so you're getting there.
And they're quite short, aren't they, in comparison to?
No, they're longer.
Oh, is it the way around?
Yeah, Remake's got like 18 chapters, I think. Destiny's Crossroads is 18, I think.
Yeah.
So they were a bit shorter, where these are massive, but and although there's some huge sections to come, you kind of getting there. You're getting there.
And I'm loving it. I am really enjoying it. I've just got into the Golden Source, so that's where I am.
You have. Yeah, I remember you going.
So I haven't gone in it.
You've gone up the little carriage to get there, and then you saved it, and before
the ski lift.
Yeah, before you've walked in.
Yeah, I didn't want to, because I was so tired at the time, and I was like, no, why would I start that when I can't appreciate it? Because obviously I saw bits when you played it, so I want to be able to immerse myself in it, and I knew I wouldn't be able to with how tired I have been. Hence why there are literally no games getting played.
Yeah, of course. No, absolutely.
But this is it. That's it.
That's it.
I'm done.
It'll get better, won't it?
There wasn't much to talk about.
As we always say.
Yeah, but we always say it, and it never happens.
Never happens. Just ticking over. Little by little. Right, let's move over to the juicy stuff.
Give you everything
you ever dreamed of.
Sorry, you got that in my head.
No one's hearing me sing. Right, let's move over to the juicy stuff, the monthly platinum collection. Let's go! Sorry for my little outburst there. Let's go! I was a bit excited to
you made me jump.
See what everyone's been up to.
When you edit it, you'll have to see what happened to my face when you did it.
Yeah, so this is going to be. August is going to be a little bit rushed, as I mentioned at the start. We're just going to kind of breeze through. As I've always said, if you guys want to pause the video so you can see what our amazing Discord members have said and what they've played in a bit more detail, please feel free to do that. But of course, we've got a lot to go through.
Unfortunately, I think it looks like there's less and less people posting in the monthly in general based off the bar, which is sad.
I don't know.
So hopefully you can boost that back up again.
Yeah, there's some long messages from people as well, so I do like it that people are putting that effort into, to explain everything. So yeah, we'll kind of fly through August. I was going to look at this prior. I was going to check it and then announce the winner for August on the video, but I like to see it with you, at the same time. So I think what I'm going to do
is have a double winner.
We'll have a double winner. We'll both hold the monthly champion tag basically until next month. So we'll do it that way, and then awesome. So I love this bar. So yeah, basically I told you about it, didn't I? So I didn't realise you could do this, but the horizon here was just getting a bit too much. and I went into the profile just on the off chance, sorry, that you could alter people's nicknames. And I was thinking, there's no way you actually could do that, but you can. So I just changed it from, because what did he say? Because to give people context, and you'll see as we get further through the video, everyone's changed their names now to like Halloween related stuff or scary stuff. And to Josh, scary stuff was Horizon Forbidden West Remaster. Absolute plonker. Anyway, so
I'll keep my mouth shut.
So I went in and changed it to Horizon is the Ghost. It's not the greatest of all time, but I can, I have it quite highly. And then he changed it back to Horizon's just alright.
Have it quite highly.
I hold it quite in high regard. I told you it's been a long day. It's been a long day. So yeah, we're just going to kind of breeze through these. So yeah, apologies guys. I know you've put a lot of effort into writing these up. But yeah, people can see. I mean, it's a decent month, to be fair. Crew 2, Lake, moving out 2. I'm looking forward to playing that one, seeing how it kind of, changes. Lego.
Yes, we know you talk too much.
Yeah.
I hear you from all the way over there when you're on the headset.
Yeah, I get that. Pretend I'm going to sleep. Still play my games, appearing offline. I'm only joking. I don't do that, Josh. Lego. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, very impressive because he's not joking. It's 100 hours. 100 hours. I'm very, very much looking forward to some of these nicknames as well. A little bit of a spoiler. Bloody Craig P. Diddler. Honest to God. Wow. Excuse me? Hidden Cats in London? Come on, Josh. You don't know what one of them is. You've never seen one of them before. He's getting it all. Honestly, I'm sick of the abuse. He can have it back. If you can't take it, don't dish it out in the first place. Right, we're moving on before I get cancelled. Right, yeah, decent month. Overall, absolutely brilliant, dude. Keep doing you, smashing Full House, badges, all that good stuff.
No,
right,
not cats though.
Yeah, don't be smashing It's one entry in, head's gone. Right, Mr. Crawley, love that. Really love that. Dragon's Dogma, Kill All Zombies, 100% game. Yeah, again, guys, I'm so sorry that it's we're sort of flying through this. Yeah, good times.
Sorry.
Oh, you crawl.
I was flying through it.
All right. Boogeyman. See, this is not just the names, but it's figuring out who everyone is. Some people have left their little avatar the same, so it's dead easy. You're quite pleased with that, you're happy with yourself.
Get it?
I'm concentrated. Yeah, so...
is it Steven?
Yeah, it gives it away for us because of the colour. So obviously having Stephen having the admin colour. But yeah, some people have changed both their name and the picture, so it's quite difficult. We might have to click in to find out who's who. But yeah, what have we got? 3 plats, 100%, DLC cleanup, Activision, what now?
Cool Nation is
in. Yeah, as in exactly that. Yeah, this is it. How small is your queue?
Oh, I couldn't really look.
Is that like...
I'm sat down nowhere.
A little titchy queue. Is that, the little tables you get for Christmas?
It's alright, I'm used to titchy tiny things.
You end up missing, taking your pal's eye out. Yes? What? I've just realised. God's sake, don't throw me under the bus in front of everyone. You're not supposed to say it.
Anyway, so
Team Sonic Racing, very, very impressive. Yeah, definitely not a 4 out of 10. Really frustrating. 8-Bit Invaders, absolutely unreal. Love that. DLC cleanup, Call of Duty Cold War, and finally the Activision mess up. What's happened then with this? Got robbed. On the bright side, just come with ultra rare trophies. So yeah, Stephen's fine. Also
you
forgotten.
really want that, don't you?
But yeah, that is a really, really solid August. That is, Stephen. I love that.
Thanks for the ignored there, like.
What's that?
I mean, you really want that game, yeah, don't you?
Oh, I thought...
You just ignored me.
I actually thought you said something else. Excuse me. No, it's...
Modern Warfare 3.
3. Yeah. Which, as most of you all know, is the DLC trope. Right, okay, I've just clicked. Blimey. Told you it's been a long day, alright. But yeah, solid month, Stephen. So we've got Wes up next, the GOAT. He's on with series completions, as always.
One game a month streak.
Super meat boy.
I mean, and that is why...
This is why it's only one game.
Yes.
103 hours, which is, I'm pretty sure the guide says 100 hours, so that's pretty fair. 14,929 deaths is very impressive, I would say. I don't remember...
Mine would be in the millions.
I don't remember the exact number, but I think Nick AR died like over 20,000. So this is really, really impressive. Yeah, love that. Small review, Dark Light Cotton Alley, Rapture of the Most Difficult World, whole week and 40 or so hours. Wow, that's some perseverance, that is. Because some people would have like smashed their house up by now and just never played. Me, I don't do that. When do I ever shout at video games?
I'm gonna get a camera set up.
I don't shout at video games.
I'm gonna get a camera set up.
The only game that I get a little bit agitated is FIFA.
We won't talk about it. I'm gonna get a camera set up, and you're gonna have to listen back to yourself.
Oh well, that's fine. And then I'll do the same to you.
I never said I don't get aggy at games. I know I do, but you can't admit it.
2 out of 10s. Can't do it. Right. Warp zones with a kid, yeah, Kid in the Skyscraper Warp Zone, I remember those. Yeah, they were really, really difficult. Unlike the first game, I'll keep this as a work in progress. So yeah, doing Super Meat Boy forever. Hopefully by the time we get to September, he may or may not have done Super Meat Boy forever, we'll have to see. Yeah, still waiting for you to get the Meat Boy plat, Jeff. I know you have it in you. One day I will do it. One day, not sure. Next up, just
some random pleb.
I don't know who he is, just some random pleb. That's never going away, by the way. Killzone Liberation, Borderlands 3, Spider-Man. Very, very solid. Well done. Some random pleb. Good little month. Rail Lantern. I like it. Only 2 plats for Ray's Marvel vs. Capcom's taking up a lot of time. Right, because it's Stellar Blade, let me have a look at this. Stellar Blade is a game of, because I really want to play it, don't I? I never mention it really, but...
And that's you want to just play it just for the game, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it looks like brilliant gameplay, brilliant world design. But yeah, I'm going to have to get it at some point, do you reckon? Anyway, Stellar Blade is a game I've been following since it was initially called Project Eve. Same. So I'd like 2 years ago or something. 2 years. 2 years ago when I do the video at the start of the year for like the when PlayStation released a trailer of upcoming games, it was on that teaser like 2 years ago when it was under the name Project Eve. And I've been keeping a close eye on it because yeah, gameplay looks fantastic. It's nothing to do with the outfits. It's just it looks like very smooth.
What smooth?
I don't know the gameplay. I don't know. But yeah, right, where are we? Honestly, for a game made by a company that only made gacha games before, this game is fantastic. Music is genuinely fire, the visuals are great, combat is pretty good, and of course the fan service, wink. The story is very predictable, not very good, but like who cares? You all know me, I'd rather a game with a higher emphasis on gameplay than story. The plot was easy and I hope we get a sequel. Nice. Yeah, I look forward to playing it. Good little month as always.
Trepang 2.
Trepang 2, I've never heard of that actually. Ultra rare though, love to see
Obviously.
it. Yeah, of course. So we've got Tim, busy month, 2 clean-up, 3 COD games, card game, Cold War. Nice. Clean-ups, Far Cry 5 and New Dawn. Thanks to P. Diddler. Gee, honest to God. Right, Black Ops 4, wow, very, very impressive. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution. Very nice. Modern Warfare. Also the Bioshock one this month, however I can't edit the message, so I had the screenshot. Fun game, but clearly dated. That's a shame. In that case, yeah, brilliant month, Tim. Love that.
Very nice.
Very, very impressed. I'm very, very impressed with that. Superb. So we've got some new rarest trophies now. Black Ops 4. OBS. I like this. We've got abs up next. Absolutely horrifying.
Very clever.
That's cool.
You can't do anything with my name.
Yeah. There'll be something. I'm not going to be able to think of it now, but there'll be something. So let's have a quick look at these. Cuphead. I'm not surprised. Abs, it's a very, very challenging one. Very proud of getting this one. One of the most challenging but rewarding and fun games I've played in recent years. I'll get around to the DLC at some point. I would like 100%. Yes, I did buy the Delicious last course. I started it, got a couple of trophies, but I need to go
It just
back.
looks too... No.
It is savage. It's absolutely savage. But honestly, massive congrats on
Yeah.
getting that done.
Unreal.
X-Men Origins Wolverine. I wish I had a PS3 so I could go and play it because, yeah, super fun. I remember having a dabble back in the day, and then now I don't have a PS3. But, yeah, it looks super fun. Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1. Nice. 100% Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. A fun little point and click murder mystery with Poirot. Nice. I like it. Right up your street, clearly. Do you love a bit of point and click murder mystery?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can we get it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's on. I mean, well, maybe we'll see. Oh no, there's no picture of PSNP. I don't know if this is a PS3 thing or because I don't know much about it. Paku Paku, a grubby game, but I wanted the dopamine hit of hearing trophies pop in quick succession. We'll find it for you, I promise. McCann just the one plat for me in August, which was Chorus. I do really like the look of this. It looks super cool. It's the space one, which there's a lot of crazy space, shooting, shippy, pew pew, that sort of stuff.
Finger blasting space aliens.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Ghostbuster, I like it. I like it, Visey. Very, very good. Yeah, sorry if we're not going to be able to go through it. Let's have a look at the month overview. Oh, Hellsinger, Lego Jurassic World, Blacklight, Prey, Operation Tango. Unbelievable, Visey. Yeah, very, very good month. I love that. Bloody Marie, great. Only 2 plats. Blasphemous 2 and Neo. Awesome. Yeah, I do remember, like I say, I do actively try to avoid posts, so you'll probably see I don't react too much because I don't want to see them until this, but I do remember stumbling upon a post and not liking Neo, which did surprise me, knowing that Marie likes these kind of games. Probably a hot take, but in my opinion this is one of the worst Souls-likes I've played so far. I remember having fun with the sequel though, so hopefully that one aged better. Thinking about going straight to it, since it will also be cleanup. Nice. Decent month, love that. G2 Pumpkin, which is Bartek. Yeah, of course. I thought it was. Lego Hobbit, Grim Fandango, 100% Frastro's Playroom. Very, very nice, Bartek. So Raven but Spooky, so you know what that is. So Borderlands 2, 100%. I like these little moving.
I know, yeah, I was just thinking
very
that.
cool. Borderlands pre-sequel plat, Gran Turismo 6, 100%. Castle Crashers remastered, Wolfenstein A New Order, and then Minute. Yeah, decent month. Dragon.
It's upsetting me the spelling is that, like, I won't lie to you.
What's that?
Minute.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But yeah, really good month there. And then we have Richard Butler, just for 1 platinum with San Andreas. Very, very nice.
I feel like I'm just here for fun.
Well, there you go. Here's your bestie.
No, you keep going. I'm just here for fun.
Just
Go on.
go on, it's your bestie.
No, I'm here for fun. You keep
Chimes. Right, so what has our lovely Amy got up to then? So Stray. Oh, some great advice from Platinum Jangus. And a bit of help from the fraudulent husband, James. No, very good. Stray, Astro's Playroom, 100%. Love that. Oh! Amy's been peggling. She's been peggling.
On her own.
As James. Yeah, James wouldn't have been involved in the peggling. Ninja Skill Issues. I like it. From Rushy. Footy Manager 24. Bake Time. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Cleanup. Nice. Lego Ninjago, Celeste, 9-Ball Pocket, Stick Fight, F1 Manager 22, F1 2015 Backlog, smashing it here. Yeah, Brotato and bunny parking. Played this when the game was awful. Having a laugh on the mic for these boys made it bearable. Kicking Ninja in a game is always fun. Cheers again, P Diddler, must avoid. And this is J Ninja. Brilliant that. Yeah, no, I've heard a few things from Craig, so yeah, it's good to know he's had a lot of fun with bunny parking. Absolute solid month that though, Rushy. Yeah, smashed it, dude. Keep that going. Grubs. Gets tortured. And then we've got Aiden up next. Wow. All sorts of weird and wacky games this month. As usual, let's have a little look. Might be a bit small, but...
Rock Band, Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Mousetrap, Broforce, Police Simulator, Mini Golf Adventure, Cluedo, What's the Dub? Invector.
Yeah.
Trek to Yomi.
Yeah.
The Jackbox Party Starter and Assassin's Creed
Chronicles. Very impressive month, Aiden. Love that. Absolutely love that.
Then can't even bring myself to do it.
I've got Big Dave.
To do one.
And they're just smashing like 20 games in. Only 2 platinums this month. Call of the Seas, 12 minutes, and also 100% back on Astro's Playroom, which a lot of us have popped, haven't we, in that month. You'll have to get yours done. It's very easy. Just jump in, find the bots in the levels, and there you go. Quick, easy 4 trophies or something it is. So 4 platinums in August for a master. Very, very nice. Let's have a quick look at those. Yeah, Zombie Driver, The Rift Breaker, Doom and Doom 2. Oh, on PS4 and PS5 makes perfect sense. Very, very good. And master. And then Catlord as well. So Medieval, Dying Light 2, Outlast 2, Yakuza Kiwami, 100% on Days Gone, which is very impressive. That challenge mode is quite challenging. Alien Isolation, love to see that. Yeah, you'll have to let me know, Catlord, what you're planning on doing for the 100th. That'll be good to know what you've got pending for that. But yeah, really, really solid month. That is really, really good. Look, it's the time as well. Outlast 2 in 6 days. Blimey. Alien Isolation. Yeah, really, really impressive. I like that. So we've got next up next. 3 plats, 2 cleanups, and 1 absolutely obliterated completion rate in August. Hidden Cats in Rome. Thank goodness you're here. Road Bustle 2 had to be done. And then we've got 100% on Minecraft and Astro's Playroom again.
Oh, look at the little pupper.
Let's not look at the trophies picture. Let's look at that pupper. Look how cute.
Oh, I just want to give little snugs a little scruffle.
Amazing. Absolutely love to see it. Now let's have a look. There we go. Fantastic work as always. Next. So, James, hello, it's that time of month again. Time for me to get rinsed by Jeff Grealish. I wish I looked like Jack Grealish. Anyway, extra fine, 100% on Dead Island 2. Very nice. The host, and so I'm sure that stands for something, but I haven't played it, so I have no idea. But some DLC. Toy Story 3. I never actually played this in the good old days, so I was happy that this also got a trophy list alongside Toy Story 2. Yeah, I'll have to get to them at some point. And then, again, another 100% on Astro's Playroom, which is very, very nice. Good month, James. Love that. Still a fraud, but good month. Rushy's Gear and Opinions. Love that, Ninja. So, Superliminal. Jackbox Party Pack. That was hard to get out. 100%. The Jackbox Party Pack 5. Pack to pack. I can't even say it. It's so weird. The Jackbox Party Pack 7. 100%.
What happened to 6?
Yeah, it's a good point. Where's 6? Ninja, where's 6? You have to tell me. I can't go.
It's got Dreamlight Valley. Disney
Dreamlight Valley. Sure. Do you want to read this one out then? Seeing as though it's a game you're playing a lot?
No.
You get involved? What do you mean no?
No, I've been sidelined. I get it.
You haven't been sidelined. We're getting through August. Thought this game looked fun and had my eye on it for a while, waiting on a decent sale as I didn't think it would be worth the price, and finally got one. However, I was pleasantly surprised by how good it was. Had a great time with it even though I'm not a fan of Disney IPs except Pixar. Bit of a grind at the end for the plat, but the game is so relaxing and easy to play that I could just stick it on and work on the grind whilst doing other stuff. Would absolutely recommend this to anyone, anyone if you are even a little bit interested in it. Nice. Rock of Ages 100%, Jackbox Party Starter 100%, the Jackbox Party Pack 6.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Another one there. Superbox Delivery Beyond the Horizon, Cat Quest 3, blimey, Ninja, you've absolutely smashed it, dude. Tekken 8, Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space, Foxyland, The Last of Us Part 1, Bunny Parking, damn, Freak Out, Calamity TV Show, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Astro's Playroom 100%. Wow, overall a pretty good month for a change. 11 plat and 8 100%, done earning 73 ultra rares.
Wow.
And a total of 511 trophies. Looking forward to getting stuck into Full House next month.
Glad you're enjoying it so much. It's nice to see.
That's unbelievable work, Ninja. Fantastic. So 36 fragments of Halloween. You know what that is?
Ryan.
Yeah, it certainly is. The Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I'm really confusing me why it's not Sonic. Like why is it not Sonic? We were in where were we, James and Amy? We went into HMV.
HMV.
And there was just an entire section of Sonic, and we all just were like, it's Ryan's favourite part of the shop, all at the same time. So Multiverses, nice. F1 2017, lovely. Blacklight Retribution 100%. You worked on it with the other guys. Grand Prix Rock and Racing, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Heavy Burden, Tekken 8, and 100% on Astro's Playroom as well, which is, and we've had some great Augusts from people. Backlog cleanup for Shaz. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to quite see that. You might need your binoculars for this one. Has it helped?
Nope.
And we then have Grubberween, which is Hurricane, because I remember specifically checking this one because I was like, who is that?
Do you not recognise the picture?
I do, yeah. I never thought at the time. I was just like, who's Grubberween? Just a bunch of last minute grubbies, so I can say I've platted something this month. I did enjoy the Hidden Cat games though. I'd love to play them, but I am focusing on sort of bringing my average rarity down at the minute, so I feel like this would just undo a bit of the work. Tired there?
Yeah. I had a nap just before we did this video.
Yeah. Zoltan with 3 platinums, Octopath Traveller, Sly Cooper, and the Thievius Raccoonus, Returnal. I really want to play this, yeah. Hands down, Housemarque's best work. Enjoyed every minute of going through all the biomes and learning how to deal with each enemy and boss. The DLC was very enjoyable as well. My only real complaint is the RNG related to the collectibles. I can't wait to see what Housemarque does next. And then 100% on Astro's Playroom. Seeing a theme. The Completionist, Flick. Loving the tattoo though. How good's the tattoo?
Oh yes.
The Tifa tattoo,
it is really
absolutely
good.
Superb. You should have shared a picture, dude. Maybe in the next monthly. Everyone needs to see it. So good, and it's on your sexy legs as well, which makes it even better. So what have we got here then? Where's all the games? Operation Tango, Unravel was great to go back to. Yeah, I really enjoyed Unravel. You'll have to play Blacklight as well. Far Cry 5. So yeah, very solid month that flick. Love to see it, dude. Yeah, very, very good. Awesome as always. So we've got Hicks up next. First time posting my monthly completion after just recovering from the Platinum Jangus FC24 Pro Clubs grind. Yeah, I remember. It was brutal. Use the Full House challenge as motivation to start my own challenge and aim towards my own personal backlog. That's amazing. See, that's what Craig has done this for as well, to help people, you know, for different reasons, and it seems to be working really, really well. August started with NBA 2K24, Black Ops 4. Spent 600 days in a row boosting session. Finally, The Last of Us Remastered. Sorry that I'm not going through this again. I know I've apologised a few times. I do feel really bad. Very, very good. Let's bring it up in bigger game. Decent month, Hicks. Love that. And look at that. 0.87 for NBA 2K24. 0.56 for Black Ops 4. Last of Us Remastered is an ultra rare now as well, which is awesome, and so is Cod Ghosts. So yeah, really, really solid month. Love that, Hicks. Genocidal Badge Slayer. Absolutely love it.
18 platinums.
18 platinums and 12 100%.
My
Might seem like
goodness.
a lot, but most are easy ones as they made a big push for badges and made it into the top 10. Yeah, and since writing this, she's now
higher than you.
level. Well, last time I checked, we were on the same amount of badges, but probably.
I've seen that she's got one. Yes.
Oh, she's probably overtaken.
She's got one since you said that. So yeah, she's above.
It was inevitable, to be fair. I mean, I haven't had one for ages now.
I am.
And I'm probably
inevitable. That's what she's saying right now.
Yeah.
I am inevitable.
Absolutely, and it was always happening. FIFA's taking too much of my time up, so I'm not going to be earning anything for. Yeah, FC25, that one. RE3 remake, 9 ball and 8 and 9 ball pocket games, Stacks, Metal Hellsinger, Borderlands 3, Bright Memory Infinite, Doki Doki, whatever. Love that. Wolfenstein Old Blood, Big Drunk Satanic Massacre. Love it.
Wow. Yeah, no one's reading that.
The world's smallest writing. Yeah. That's unbelievable though, Jen. Great month. Absolutely smashed it. Just now that you've overtaken me, please just catch up to Griff. Someone needs to knock him off his pedestal. Yeah, go for it. Honestly, you can do it. So we've got Sturzy up next. 4 platinums this month for 5 months in a row.
Woo.
Dodgeball Academia, Stumble Guys, MotoGP. Also, that Stumble Guys is, of course, yeah, PS4 and PS5. Very good. Adam, love that. So we've got Stephen up next. Congratulations on another month, Hunters. Love that. Fallout 3, Metal Hellsinger, Firewatch.
Oh,
yeah, brilliant. Possibly my indie game of the year. The game tells a deep and at times dark story. Can't say too much as it's more or less a walking sim. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I wish I could play a game without knowing what it was about.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Firewatch. I thought it was really, really good. I mean, to be fair, I played it so long ago as well. Like, it would be quite fresh to me if I did it now. So, Cinder 8S, only the one plat this month was Spyro 2, but been working on the backlog, trying to get the completion percentage up and unearned down. Nice. Yeah, 1 platinum's better than a 0. Then it brings us to the P Diddler. And he's changed his pic. See, this is the crazy. Look at this. Honestly. Oh, dear.
Hey, go click back on that a minute. Is this a quote from you?
It is a quote from me.
We've gone from Oh, yes, I do remember.
We've gone from exploring the universe to cleaning dirt off a bungalow. So that was the jump from No Man's Sky to Power Wash Simulator. It was just too... The contrast is obviously crazy, isn't it? And it's stuck. Love to see it. So what have we got this month, Craig? 100% Dead Island 2, Destroy All Humans Plat 2 Reprobed, Spaceship and Anal Probes, nice. 100% on Hitman, Wolfenstein The New Order, massive 10-year cleanup, love that. Bunny Parking, Bunnies and Parking, what else were you expecting? This is quite possibly the best multiplayer experience to have ever been created. The character designs are great and their backstories are intriguing. The open world is amazing, level design perfect and gameplay is unblemished. Even the musical score is incredible. A sample should be playing during this section. Definitely one of the best games I've played this year, and it's a wonder why it was never nominated for Game of the Year. Ninja is correct. This game is a ghost. Don't pay attention to the libelous babbling of Rushy and Void, as we know. I mean, it's because the names are the opposite. Rushy hates great games. I even made the second fastest achiever. Nice. And then we've got Clicker Heroes. Another big cleanup. Nice. Love that.
Don't forget, some of us are still it from a childhood game of tag. What about that everyone's now lost the game? Do people still do that?
What's that one?
The game.
The game?
If you can't think about the game. But once I tell you about the game, you've now thought of it, so you've lost the game.
Oh, or whatever.
Everyone plays the game until someone tells you that you've lost the game.
This is true though, isn't it? Some of us are still it from a childhood game of tag.
I mean, I'm still it from like last week when I refused to run after a kid. So.
Oh, here it is. And there's the evidence for those who didn't believe me, or believe Craig. Fastest achievers.
You are one. Ow.
Yeah, we've merged into one person. Are you okay there, bud?
My hands wouldn't go together.
Yeah, so look at this. Craig, Rushy, Ninja and Void.
Nice.
Just sneaking in there. And some crazy weirdos done it in 2 hours 14 minutes. Sorry if you've watched this. I didn't mean that. And then we've got Mr. Stubbs. August was busy with backlog wheel games, Lego and DLC cleanup. And I know you've been doing a lot of streaming and stuff, bud, which is amazing to see. And, you know, also doing all this. Sonic Frontiers, nice. Food Truck Simulator.
I want to play that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Love a simulator game. You drive a food truck about making and serving food. Pretty clanky and buggy though. It'd be cool, wouldn't it? Lego Batman 2, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Lego Builder's Journey 100%. In August also completed the Ghostwire DLC. Congrats to everyone on their trophy achievements last month. Looking forward to seeing Astrobot on everyone's list for September. Now we've got Rob up next. Hello everyone, it's been a while, glad to be able to post on the monthly again and hope Jeff and Becky are both well and enjoyed your holiday in Florida. I know Jeff did, as he sent me some DMs of him playing with his big blue glow stick. It's right there, let's get it out.
Can I read tomorrow?
Say again?
This is my favourite post.
Oh, for the, what's at the bottom?
Yeah, but, so he's just explaining that for anyone who was curious why he's been sparsely here lately. It's because his daughter Adeline, my apologies, was born 10 weeks prematurely, so it came as a big surprise for them, and they've been going to and from hospital and long days there with work as well. She, at that time, on the 12th of September, she'd been home for 4 weeks and has been amazing. So you were hoping, obviously, again, a little bit more. Can we just skip to the end and then we'll come back?
Yeah, I know we said that we don't look at these, but when we opened Discord, we had to scroll all the way up and we stumbled upon it, didn't we, as we were going past? So let's... right, let's... I'm really sorry, Rob. I'm going to skip the games because this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
No.
I know, look at his hair. Isn't he beautiful?
Look at her.
Oh, look at his little titchy.
She's so tiny.
Amazing.
She's beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
She's an absolute little fighter.
Yeah. So good.
She's done you both proud.
Yeah. No, I'm so happy for all of you, Rob, honestly. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'll bring that up because I know we don't mind.
Never mind.
It's even smaller.
So anyway, Rob came back and did some games, but look how beautiful his daughter is.
Yeah. this is all we care about right here. Just this. Just this bit here. This beautiful man here. Honestly unbelievable. So happy for you. And then actually closing out August, because I know Maker submitted quite late on, but yeah, we're behind, so it makes no difference. Platinum for the month Diablo 4. Spent the whole month playing Diablo 4 because it's so damn good. Currently working on second plat Torchlight 2. Then back to Diablo 4 for Season 6 and the expansion. New World looks good, though I might go for that as well. So only one plat, but I had fun. Very, very solid month. So, I mean, going through those, I know it was quite quick. I might need to check back again just to be certain, but I think I've got like 1 or 2 names that stuck out to me who's probably going to win for August. So now we actually move over to the recent month being September, and you can actually help me now.
Oh, what, you actually want me to be part of it now?
I did anyway. I asked you to speak and you were like, no.
Only because I made a point of saying that I wasn't included.
Ah, behave. Don't be silly. Right, so do you want to start with Rushy then?
I was going to say Ninja, clearly it's not. It's confused me.
Yeah, it's thrown me off, absolutely.
So, Rushy starting off the month, Astro's Playroom cleanup. Had to go back get the 100% now, all the characters are out. It was brilliant going back to this, even though it wasn't for long. He's hoping Astrobot does well commercially, and I believe it's doing quite well.
Yeah, it seems to.
And I know, like, James bought the controller and he absolutely loves it, and I know I've heard a few people talk about the game and how much they're enjoying it.
Yeah, every person I've spoken to and anything I've seen or listened to, everyone's absolutely loving it seems. So no, that's really good to hear, and I look forward to us both playing it. Yeah, it'll be good.
And then we've got Nickelodeon Brawl. This game is complete rubbish. The gameplay, the trophies, just an awful experience. I'm glad it was quick and boosted the multiplayer thanks to the main man, Ninja.
Yeah.
Honestly, my brain.
It's
hurting my brain.
It's so difficult.
Tunic. Wasn't keen on the game first time I'd done it, but I had to do it again for the full house as it done a good chunk of squares. Lego Worlds backlog. Had this installed for a while. Finally done it to add another ultra rare plat to the account, and done a fair amount of house squares. The RNG for me was alright if I'm honest, but it's just a tedious away from keyboard grind for the 1 billion studs, and it's so repetitive getting the gold bricks. Glad it's my final Lego game done, and now I'm free. Huge thanks to my men for the top tips, P Diddler and
Ninja. They're just opposite. So Rushy's Ninja.
I know, but then I keep forgetting who it is. And then Metro Exodus backlog. Decided to do this as it does a lot of house squares, and heard it's the worst in the trilogy. I'd only played this in 2033 and got to say 2033 is a lot better. The story in this is okay, but you need one of the DLC packs to make more sense of the game and the game. Absolute bugfest. I already had one DLC new game plus trophy not pop, and Sam's DLC is meant to be a buggy nightmare where you need to factory reset your console, which I'm not going to do. The trophies and the fact you get stuck in doorways or stuff not loading properly is a real disappointment when I really enjoyed 2033. On to Last Light for series completion. Quidditch Champions, a ton of hype around this game, but being free day one and had to jump into it. The game's fun for the first few hours, after that it's a bit boring. Grind to the 100 wins, which I spent maybe 60 to 70 games away from keyboard, as you've done all the other trophies in a short amount of time. It's a shame the game is really repetitive and the trophies don't really help the game out, sadly. Yeah, it's not for me, not interested.
You're not bothered with Harry Potter, not for you, no.
F1 Manager 23, picked this up because I'd done 22 last month, and gotta say this adds a few other bits into the upgrades, which was good. Trophy list is pretty simple and can do it all in one playthrough again. Sadly, I got a bit skill issued, so it took me 2 playthroughs. Good game for any F1 fan. Paraiso?
Yeah, I'm actually not too sure how it's said, to be fair.
Paraiso Island. Knew this could be done in less than an hour, and it goes towards a few badges to get it done. You're a reptile character going around doing quests, bit of a nothing game to be honest. Subnautica, Below Zero, buggy mess of a game. Zombieland, saw this in CEX for a tenner, had to pick it up as I like the films. Really fun game, I've got to say. Very surprised it has the actors' voices for the films, as most films get that turned into games don't. A lot of comedy in the conversations as per the films. F1 23, so good I had to do it twice.
Nice.
Saints Row 3 clean up, went back to clean this up as I knew it wouldn't take long, and just how I remember going around smacking Pete with a massive purple bat in the shape of something, what's the word I'm looking for? Phallic. A phallic shaped bat to some great music.
Eggplant.
Really enjoy going back to this. I did think about doing the 100%, but realised it's £15 for PS3 DLC, so on to the next. Nice.
What a month that is, by the way, Rushy. That is unreal. Yeah, you've absolutely smashed it, bud.
Very nice.
Grub. Again. King. Love it. So just before we move over to Dave's then, I just wanted to shout Craig's 2 games out. So Craig's had a few things going on, which I'll let him speak to you guys about himself, and he hasn't had a chance to post, so just a shout out for Craig completing Wreckfest and Quidditch Champions. They were the 2 games that he managed to get over the line in September, so well done to Craig. On to Dave. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Anyway, so I know you are a bit weird like. So 4 more for me this month, 2 new, 2 backlog. Proteus, I started this in March, kind of counts as backlog. Anyway, I missed out by a hair to add to it last month's collection. Old school Doom kind of game, kind of fun, other than 100% all levels, kind of annoying. Police Simulator, I wanted to add a sim to my list. This seemed a good idea until I started playing it. F the police! Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. How I wish the kids never started it. This mop-up was long overdue. Glad it's over. And then we've got Ayuden Chronicle Rising. This was a lot of fun.
Excuse me.
It's a good job we never claim to be professionals. This was a lot of fun. Side-scrolling ARPG fetch quest thing. Had to edit this. I originally put fetish. No, no missables. No grinding if done right. This brings me up to platinum 199. Also was able to hit 93% completion rate. Very, very impressive.
What are you going to do for that 200?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're 10 days in, 11 days in, 12 days in.
Already done it, yeah.
I don't even know what day of the month is. 12. May have already got it. Be interesting to see what that was. Hopefully I can present platinum 200 to you next month. Hopefully you can. Very interested to see what you've got lined up.
Absolutely horrifying.
Horrifying.
September roundup, Power Wash Simulator 100% DLC cleanup, Astro's Playroom back up to 100%, Goat Simulator another abandoned game finished, including all painful DLCs. Yes, I struggled with Flappy Goat for an hour. Doesn't everyone? Harry Potter Quidditch Champion. Missed out on first 200 achievers by 2 or 3 places.
No way.
Like most say, it's fun for the first few hours, then becomes a tedious grind for 100 wins. Never Alone 100% DLC cleanup. Grimoire organizer equals Grimoire. Don't know why, I just wasn't.
It just wasn't like.
It wasn't, no.
I don't know what this was. Like, become Booker T for a second. My wrestling's coming back. I don't want to do with that. We don't want any more smashed jaws.
Grub. Hue 100% no platinum today. Fun little puzzle platform with a good narrative. Mass Effect Legendary. Oh my goodness, Legendary Edition 100%. Was just missing my last Insanity playthrough for ME3. Another of my favourite games series finished. The Last of Us Part 1 remake, one of my favourite game series, like most people. Had to make my 200th platinum special, so platinumed on 26th September, aka Outbreak Day / TLOU Day.
The Last of Us Day. Yeah, love it. That's awesome.
Bug Snacks was missold on this being like Pokemon. It was not. There is a game that is like Pokemon though.
Power World.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can play that now.
Hakusan Grub. South Park Snow Day. I'm not sure it deserves the hate. It was fun if you like roguelikes. Some RNG trophies. Nowhere near as enjoyable as the Stick of Truth or Fractured Butt Hole. I had to make sure that they were separated. Dimcom Grub. Sherlock Part 2 100% no platinum. I genuinely thought there would be a narrative and I could play as a cute Sherlock Holmes cat, but it was just a point and click find the objects game. Well done to all and happy hunting, y'all.
Very good month, Abs.
Very
love
nice.
that. So we've got McCann up next. Another quiet month for me due to spending so much time completely immersed in Baldur's Gate 3. 100% for Astro's Playroom. Return to acquire the last of the special bots from the DLC. And then Astrobot itself. Got this as a birthday present from hubby and the kids. So you better dived in and enjoyed every minute. Admittedly, there were some challenge levels that had me second guessing if I even had the skill to get it done. It's got my vote for Game of the Year. Absolutely amazing. Great work and congrats to everyone for all their platinums and 100% this month.
Nice.
Well done, McCann. Love that. Love to see it.
The Completionist. Hello everyone. I'm excited to see everyone's has platted and 100% for this month, but this is my September and I'm happy with the completions. I did the latest DLC on Human Fall Flat with the Ghost Bus Tour. Sorry, that made me. I like that one. Tickled me.
Yeah.
Finished the last 2 trophies on GTA 5, so happy to have 100%. Lastly, I got my last wins on Splitgate, and it's my new rarest trophy also. Off to October and see what everyone can smash out then. Happy hunting, everyone.
Awesome. Well done, Fleck. Love that dude. Oh, that's phenomenal. That is elite banter, Leon. Absolutely love it.
How old are you?
What?
Elite banter.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Just honestly, it's pure Sigma. Scooby-Doo. Anyway, right.
Oh, I'm going to walk out in a minute.
Oh, Leon, man, just risen up the place. Right, so stole the Spurs trophy cabinet. That's unbelievable. That's one of the best things I've ever seen, I think. Oh, here he is again. Right. Can we rinse him a bit more? Hello. We are back with another monthly collection, or as Platinum Jangus should be saying, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome a jackass onto the trophies.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
That absolutely. I really wish I'd have filmed it then for that. Not for the second part of it, Just for the...
Do you know what? I'm that tired. I was thinking as I was reading it, what's Josh going on about now? But obviously, I'm like smashing into for the 5th time. It's been a long day. Yeah, to be fair, that actually works. Onto the trophies. Hopefully we don't run out of space and have to go on to a second text. We definitely will. I don't shut up with these things.
Just these things.
Just these
Just
things.
these things.
Are you sure, Josh?
Not every other time. Do you even stop talking when you sleep?
You know, he talks.
Curious.
Yeah.
Very curious.
What about when he's... No, let's move on. WRC9.
I'm concerned.
About the hidden... Anyway. I'll keep that one to myself. What a shock. It's WRC, say it with me, World Rally Championship. Very, very fun again the second time around. Honestly, could not recommend the series enough, except 6 and 7. Burnout Paradise Remastered, another racing game. I can feel the power of Raven coursing through my veins. Very fun, but again, that 8-player trophy. I won't swear anymore because I need Jeff monetized to fuel my Full House and badge addiction, but it's rough trying to do it. Massive thanks to Ryan for the boosting. Literally would have been impossible without you. Grubby jump. I forget what it's actually called. Might be called flippy jump or something like that. He did. Size, say it with me, folks. I did it for a badge. It's a grub. Refer to the Grub King for more information. That's class. Power Wash Sim. Cheeky little cleanup of those gold medals. Weren't so bad once the sheriff of Full House, Mr. P. Diddler, decided to spill his method. I can see why now. You lot are broke. That DLC is addictive. Yes. 50%. 50%, 100%. Nothing nice. I'm confused. It's boring. It's crap. Thanks, Taylor, for the boost. Can't wait till it's 100%, so I never have to touch the DLC again. The actual game was decent before you start a mob outside my house.
Don't worry.
I don't think anyone thinks it's good, so
I'm not a fan.
No one's gonna
It's the only time I'm going to agree with you.
No one's...
Take it.
Yeah. Far Cry 5. Oh, this was a blast. Story, incredible. Gameplay, so bloody good. That rock trophy, I've complained enough already. I know. Massive thanks, Scott, for the boosting. Otherwise, I still might have been throwing rocks aimlessly and crying myself to sleep.
He hasn't finished. Just put it out there.
I was just having a little gander.
Oh, it's only short.
Now it's time we address the elephant in the room. The easy game that's got everyone on the edge of their seat wondering, will I get it done? And yes, I will eventually do MLB The Show 20. As in what I thought you were going to say. Oh, we're just going to collectively ignore the fact 36 fragments exists. Cough, cough. That's the game I thought he was going to mention. Because he's got a huge skill issue, you see. And he can't do a 3 out of 10. It took me and Ryan, I know of, 46 minutes to do it. And probably everyone else just as little. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, he's been doing it for like 10 years and he's still struggling. Anyway, happy hunting and hope the jaw gets better, Jeff, so you can resume your favourite activity, drooling over air. Like, I'm drooling anyway while it's bad. I don't need to get better for that. Your face, honest to God. Right.
We've got Phillips to Rhyme. A slow month for me is out to complete some games from month of August and September. Platinum 86, Far Cry New Dawn. Platinum 87, The Walking Dead. 88, Spirit of the North Enhanced Edition. 89, EAFC. 24, 90, Lake. Hopefully I can reach my set milestone of 100 by the end of the year. I'm sure you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
10 to go.
Absolutely.
10 to go from the time that you've posted this. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. We like it. We like it a lot. Fantastic work. And a cheeky link to the PSNP if anyone wants to go and have a look. So we've got Dragon up next. Congrats everyone this month. A slow month for me with only 1 platinum and 1 DLC clean-up. Thanks Aidan for giving us access to the Golf With Your Friends DLC. Saved me a bit of money. How nice of Aidan. That's awesome. Yeah, good little month there, Dragon. Love it.
So we're on to James. 3 platinums this month. Dying Light Bozak Horde DLC. Well, this was stressful even being max level. Massive shout out to Scott for the help. Tekken 7, I just felt like playing a fighting game. Might do Tekken 8 later down the line. Astrobot, all I'm going to say is Game of the Year and Game of the Generation. Well done everyone this month, smashing it as always. Now off to play more EAFC 25.
What a surprise, James. What a surprise.
Early nights?
No early nights? No? Yeah. So we got Adam up again, 3 platinums this month. Missed out on making it to 4 platinums a month as I did for the previous 5 months. We've got MotoGP, MotoGP 13, Fall Guys, and then MotoGP 14. Been recently getting into my bike games more. Took me longer to get MotoGP 13 done as it had an awful split screen trophy. Luckily my non-trophy hunting friend was able to help out. For Fall Guys, most of the trophies auto popped, some I had to do again, and then I was 1 trophy short. Big Bully, which I sent a video over to prove I knocked someone over and they gave me the trophy. I have the Fall Guys platinums. That's awesome. Very well done, Adam. Love that. Oh damn. Very, very nice. You love to see it.
Then we're on to Bloody Marie. Managed to finish a few things last minute. So Neo 2, enjoyed this a little more than the first one, but I just don't enjoy a lot of aspects of both games. For example, the KI system, the enemy variety, the amount of item drops, and just combat overall. Not a fan of these games. In my opinion, Wo Long, the game made by Team Ninja after that, has a way better combat and is therefore a lot more fun. Recommendations for you, Jeff, since I know you enjoyed Neo.
Sweet, yeah, I'll have a look.
Vampire Survivors, great game and really addicting. The gameplay loops get a bit repetitive after a while though. We'll finish the rest of the DLC next month hopefully. And then 100% on Astro's Playroom. Went back for the special bot and had to replay the game first. Still such a good game. Definitely looking forward to playing Astro Bot hopefully soon. Next month is spooky season again, so I'm aiming for a few horror plats.
Amazing. Look forward to seeing those. Very well done, Marie, as always. Richard Butler up next. Looks like everyone except Leon has had a great... it took me a second. Has had a great month. Congrats, everyone. Managed a few more plats this month than normal for me. Keena was for Game Club, and Life is Strange was done a bit back, but was holding back so I could make GTA my 75th plat, and 100% for Astro because why not? Yeah, very solid as always. Love that. And then look who we've got.
It's me, a Barrio.
Absolutely love to see it. His first post.
Joined PlayStation quite late on the month after being on the dull side of gaming for a long time. Got my first platinum trophy within 2 days and had great fun whilst doing it. So he did get our little Astro bot.
So for context, Barry is a colleague of mine at work. We work together. We have a couple of shifts where we see each other, and he's always had gaming consoles and he's been on Xbox and things, and I've been sort of bugging him for ages to get involved on PS5 and get involved in the trophy hunt, and he's been looking for something just to fill up his spare time really, so he can keep busy and things on his days off. And I'm just glad he's jumped into it because he seems like he's doing a lot better for it. He got his first platinum. We told him it had to be Astro's Playroom, otherwise his console would explode. So he's done that. We've had some good sessions on FIFA. He did start Dead Space, but I don't know if he's feeling it. And he's currently playing Guardians at the moment, which he's really enjoying. He's a big Marvel fan, so and loves the Guardians. So yeah, he's having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, hopefully we get to see more platinums in the future from Barry. Good times, good times. So I sort of took over a little bit, I know, because it was badger on me to go for it with Stephen again. Right, so only one plat for me this month, 8-Bit Hordes, the last of the 3 8-bit games in the series. Concept-wise, it's exactly the same as Armies and Invaders. Basic RTS this time with a fantasy theme. Orcs, fairies, dragons, etc. Unfortunately, saved the worst for last. Games the worst, playing and hardest of the 3, with the least ultra rares even. However, it was fun to do the co-op and online with Mark. Congratulations to everyone this month. Yeah, lovely little 3.22%, Stephen. Well in, dude.
And then we're into Wes. I must say this was a pretty productive...
Wow. Sorry, I looked a bit further down and seen...
Random question. How's your day going, guys?
Amazing. We're tired, but... Yeah, amazing. Thank you for asking, Wes. He's so nice.
Super Meat Boy forever. And that's a decent amount of deaths as well, to be fair. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
2 10 out of 10 games in a row. What a pain. I have to honestly say that I like the game more than the original Meat Boy. It's really not as bad as some people make it out to be. The game is easier as well, in my opinion. Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. This is by far the easiest Meat Boy game out there, apart from the last boss level, which is pretty tedious. Every trophy is really doable without much trouble. With this 100%, I've now completed what's probably the hardest franchise I've done so far, the Meat Boy franchise. Time for something a bit more on the easy side for now, also platinum number 50.
Nice.
Doom and Doom 2. First of all, yes, I know this can be done really fast by doing the last map of each game, but what's the fun in that? So anyway, I had to do this to recomplete the franchise again, but I have to say it was really nice being able to play through the other games that were on the delisted PS3 version. Was originally planning on writing a review for each in-game /game EIWAD. I don't know,
it might not come into me.
However, Discord said too many characters give me money, so sadly no review. I hate that. Just my head in.
Yeah.
You're going to scroll that while.
An absolute fall off from me.
Human Fall Flat. Only did this to pass the time before Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream releases. Nice and fresh after both Super Meat Boy and Super Meat Boy Forever, and doing Doom and Doom 2. At some points the controls are pretty annoying, but still nothing bad enough to handle. Loved each map apart from Castle and Copper World. Island Saver, work in progress. Yeah, another short but fun game I started while waiting for Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream to come out. Anyway, that's it for this month. Did more games than I originally intended. Next month will either be 1 game or 0 games, as the new Sword Art Online will be releasing, and it looks like a 200+ hour grind. As always, amazing months, y'all, and see you next time. Very nice.
Yeah, unbelievable, Wes. Absolutely fantastic. Superb. So, Shaz up next. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. This is exactly what a remaster should be. Alan Wake 2 started DLC cleanup. Unfortunately, it's a disappointment compared to the base game. The castration of Frank Stone. Thanks to the buggy trophy, I lost first achiever. Never getting a supermassive again unless it's for free. They can't release a single game without glitches. The actual game is decent. Space Marine 2 working on this. It's pretty decent. Lollipop Chainsaw, Repop. It was nice to play this again. Definitely recommend it. We've got Star Wars Outlaws. I reached a YouTube milestone with this game. Very well done, Shaz. It was the first free game I got given by a company.
Nice.
Ubisoft gave me this game 10 days before release, which was mind-blowing. I really did enjoy this. It's not bad, however it had a glitch trophy and another first achiever lost. Saints Row backlog cleanup mid-game. Only Up, rip-off of the actual game. But yeah, very good month, Shaz. Love that.
Well done on the YouTube milestone, getting that free
very
game
good.
as well.
Amazing. And John did as well, yeah.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Both of you guys are absolutely killing it. Really good to see.
And then we've got, I don't know
who he is.
Some random pleb.
Some random pleb.
5 plats and 200% cleanups this month. Made a concerted effort to go after ultra rare trophies and successfully acquired the 75th ultra rare trophy in a month batch. Jurassic World Evolution 2. If you love park builders or dinosaurs, this was a very fun game. Beating the challenges on Jurassic difficulty was annoying, and I had to follow an initial setup guide to get my parks rolling, but I had a lot of fun. You need to play that still, don't you?
Yes.
Secret Agent Clark. I'm thinking of Clark Kent. My least favourite Ratchet game I've played. The pace wasn't that good, the guns were uninspired, and the plot was forgettable. Lego World. How I loathe this game. What a word. Loathe. Like the Grinch.
Yeah.
No story, just random worlds for hours, and then sitting there waiting for a specific monster to spawn just to let Lego bricks for the trophy. If you like Minecraft but wishes it was Lego specifically, then you might like it. Knowledge Keeper, fun little puzzle game as a change of pace after Lego Worlds. Magica 2, the last platinum of the month, a frantic, fast-paced, chaotic mess of a game I played with Aiden Sam. Who's G2 Pumpkin again? Bartek and Jen. For one of the full house cards, and it was the most fun I've had in a game in a long time. If you can get a crew of 4 together, I highly recommend playing this game. Astro's Playroom, went in and cleaned up the speedruns and mystery guest bots, took me about 30 minutes. Control had to go back in and clean up the Altered Worlds DLC. Nice tie-in with the Alan Wake, but otherwise forgettable. Happy hunting in Spooky Month.
Yeah, very, very good month.
Lovely.
Yeah, really good. Fantastic. Seen some banging months. Oh dear, this is where I'd put my plat if I earned any.
Who is this?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Love that you're already like.
Maybe they're new. Yeah,
I love that.
It was done same.
Who is it?
Ocean.
I love that.
That's quality. Brilliant.
So go on, you can do this one.
We've got Marcus up next, and I can finally post something in here. September was a great month for me simply because I got my first plat this month. Marvel Spider-Man wasn't planned to be my first plat, but decided to do it anyway. As pretty much everyone knows at this point, the plat is pretty easy. New Game Plus and the Heist DLC are already done. More than likely we'll go back and finish the other 2 DLCs in the near future. Astro's Playroom, another pretty common plat. Not much to say about this other than it was fun going through the history of PlayStation. Definitely want to get my hands on Astrobot soon. If you have a PS5 and haven't played this yet, then I highly recommend you do. Unpacking. Originally started this for a challenge in another server and wanted to finish it up before it left PS Plus. Just a pretty chill game where you unpack boxes. Shocking, right? And then we've got Miles Morales. I really enjoyed this game. There was a couple of times throughout the story that had me a bit surprised. It was good to see there wasn't as many crimes and map cleanup to do as there was in 2018 Spider-Man. Seems like September was a great month for everybody, and I can't wait to see what plats are going to be popping in October. Nice. Yeah, fantastic. Love that. Very, very good indeed.
And well done on your first platinums.
Yeah, love to see it.
So we've got Grubberween Hurricane. So I got 3 plats and 400% this month. BB and Tina at the horse farm. Did this for the Nexus Swan Song badge. Didn't like this game at all. Snakes and Ladders, just a board. Wanted to start doing all the childhood and card and board games. A building full of cats. Can I go here? Absolutely trash compared to the other hidden cat games. Linger in Shadows, just an easy PS3 game. MLB The Show 24, another MLB plat. Hidden Cats in Rome and London, great series. Finding all the cats. Love finding all the cats. Have a great month.
Very good, Hurricane. Love that. So we've got Ryan up next. Hello all, 3 plats this month. Call of Duty, Black Ops 4. Didn't think I would ever get the plat due to blackout, waiting forever to start a game with sessions lasted through the whole day and night with Taylor, Tim and Bartek, but we got there. Me and Taylor pretty much smashing out zombies together was alright, but just wasn't for me. Still need to finish off the DLC for 100%. Also, it's my rarest plat to date. Very well done, Ryan. We've got Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Being it was free, I did enjoy it for a little while, then just got stale and boring really quick. Thank you, Rob, for the help on the wins in a party trophy. And then Kena Bridge of Spirits, as it was a club game for September, I had to play, being I chose this the game for that month. I'm glad I played, enjoyed it a lot. Great combat, great story, would recommend if you haven't played it. Great month everyone, all the best in October. Also a call out to Josh to finish 36 fragments at midnight. Please support her through this difficult time. We believe in you. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, well in, Ryan. Love that.
We've got Zoltan, just 2 platinums in September. Dirt Rally 2.0, love-hate relationship with this game. Took up most of my month. Beautiful racing game. It's so satisfying when you have a good run, but the rage when things go wrong. Not looking forward to the last DLC when I get around to it. Astrobot, just like Astro's Playroom. This was such a nice trip down memory lane. Pretty sure the smile never left my face.
Fantastic. Well in, Zoltan. So we've got Ninja up next. Busy month, although sadly cut short due to developing carpal tunnel halfway through the month. Damn. Hope you're alright, buddy. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Awful core of an awful game. Was not a fan of this at all. The only thing impressive about it is how they somehow managed to take Smash Bros and make it even worse. Tunic, another game I didn't enjoy. Thought it looked interesting and was looking forward to giving it a go when it was the monthly game. However, it quickly became clear that I was not going to like it. Can't recommend it at all. Child of Light 100%. Went into this thinking I was going to make it a hat-trick of awful games based on what I'd been told, but was pleasantly surprised. Ended up enjoying it and will definitely be doing the Vita stack at some point. So we've got Ticket to Ride DLC as well, 100%. A surprise DLC drop for this game happens, so I was more than happy to hop on and clean it up again. Astrobot, a very strong Game of the Year contender. Gameplay was really fun, level designs were great and filled with pure nostalgia. Absolutely worth playing. Ratchet and Clank, size matters. Back to the garbage. Controls were terrible, gameplay was boring, and it commits the crime of having trophies that require New Game Plus. Awful game. Hercule.
Wow.
It is Poirot, but it's the first word. I feel like it
Hercule.
should. Is it just Hercule? The London case, anyway. An excellent point-and-click game. The story was gripping, the puzzles were fun to solve, and the ending was satisfying. Looking forward to playing more in the series.
I feel like that sounds like something I might like.
Yeah. You've got a big list of these ones that sound interesting, haven't you? Hitman Absolution. My first experience with old Hitman. Sadly, I wasn't really a fan. My problem was mainly just because my only experience with Hitman was the WA trilogy, which has a lot of QOL mechanics and features which the older games are lacking. It also didn't help that my first playthrough was on a hard difficulty too. I did, however, start to enjoy it more on my second run, as I could play on easy, so I was able to have more freedom in the levels. Sleeping Dogs. A man who never eats pork bun is never whole man.
Excuse me?
Man who never eats pork. Is this a quote from the game or something? I honestly don't know. Confused, but I'm looking forward to playing Sleeping Dogs. Forest Cafe. Saw the trailer for it and looked like an overcooked clone, so was excited to play it. Sadly, it only lasted 30 minutes, so left me feeling disappointed. It was fun for that short duration though, and only cost me £2, so can't complain too much. Overall, a decent month, given it was cut short due to my injury.
Nice.
Also managed to get third place in the race to finish the month's full house guard. Not bad for a retiree. Yeah, really, really good month, all things considered. Ninja, yeah, very, very well done. Should be proud, dude. What's going on there? Is that scribbled out from? I was thinking, was there something wrong with the screen?
Stop pressing the arrow.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was going through more. I was like, I'm just looking at the same two slides.
Pumpkin Spice Amy. Starting my master's degree this month, so no platinums for me. I'm hoping to get at least one in October if I'm not swamped with readings and assignments.
Fingers crossed. Rail Lantern next. Only Astrobot this month. Genuinely loved it as a plat experience and game on its own. As of this moment, it is my game of the year. Way too cute and fun. Next month for me will be way more packed, since this month all my time was devoted to Marvel vs Capcom 3, and since all I need is cleanup now for that game, I don't have to sacrifice so much time for it. Also, feel better, my dude. Hitting your jaw like that couldn't have been fun. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
We can laugh at it now, as we said, but at the time, not so good.
And then we've got Cat Lord. Not much of a month, honestly, but I won't expect much for now. For very much more. Oh my gosh.
Take a deep breath, Rebecca.
Very much a more grindless game stretch coming up with the Lego SW.
Yeah.
And Splasher.
And Splasher, yeah. So Splasher's like.
Oh, Star Wars, I can see it there.
Yeah, and Splasher's like harder than Super Meat Boy.
Alright,
Possibly,
okay.
A lot of people will say it's harder.
So we've got Human Fall Flat, potentially just the 100%, maybe the.
Yeah, because it says completed rather than platinum there. That means similar to myself.
Okay.
Cat Lord's just gone in and done the DLC that
And then
they've
what's
dropped.
that? Nier Replicant.
Nier Replicant, yeah, very good. As always. Genocidal Badge Slayer, so just 16 platinums and 200% this month, just a casual 16.
Mental.
A great variety of animal grubs for badges to games I would have never tried, like Magicka 2, to find a game that shot up to my top favourites, that is Dead Rising. Very fulfilling month for me. Worthy mentions in order of fun. Dead Rising, what a surprisingly fun-filled adventure of a platinum, a few really tricky trophies such as surviving for 7 days in game time with no saving option. This was roughly 16 straight real life hours and no AFK, since you need to eat your health, or your health slowly declines. You also have to rescue 50 survivors in the main 72-hour campaign, and they all spawn at different times in different parts of the mall. Anyway, it's a great game, and the time restrictions add to the urgency and survival elements during the zombie outbreak. It's just really great fun, highly recommend. 8-Ball Pocket, this plat was tough since the pull mechanics were tricky to master. Had to clear 10 consecutive tables of 15 balls with just 8 shots to start with. You can accumulate extra shots such as potting 3 balls in a row, but still took a whole month of practice. A very satisfying platinum for sure. Magicka 2, I can't not mention this, or I'll have some random pleb, Aiden and Bartek after me. We made a great team, so much fun playing with them, especially with this game. Pleb and Bartek were the best at guiding us for the trophies. Aiden was best at being the last man standing after killing us all off. I just can't imagine surviving such a bonkers and at times extremely frustrating game with anyone else at these bunch of crazy fools, me included of course. I'm so glad I went out of my comfort zone and did a 4-person co-op game. RE2 Remake, 2-year cleanup for this PS4 stack, but still very enjoyable to play again. Recommend. Diablo 4, not my type of game, but I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. The cutscenes are amazing though, just don't ask me for any tips as Maker carried me all through the plat. I just followed behind looting stuff. And Wreckfest, I still don't enjoy racing games, but this one was fun, racing around and smashing up cars. The plat list was a bunch of fun to get also. So yeah, incredibly impressive again, Jen. Absolutely crazy.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, very good. Very good.
Stephen.
Yes.
Yay! Congrats to everyone for another banging month. I haven't been able to get much in terms of platinums this month due to having started university. Oh, congratulations. I've started playing Sleeping Dogs and Hogwarts Legacy, as well as continued with Fallout Shelter. How'd you look at me?
I was just like looking at you, is that okay?
Fallout New Vegas, what?
Go on, carry on.
What a game. I completely understand why everyone says this is their most favourite or the best Fallout game. The RPG mechanics are unmatched in the series. I love that whatever decisions you make can directly be seen in the wasteland and directly affect the ending in so many ways. I also do love that in comparison to Fallout 3 and 4, there is no sense of urgency to do the main quest, allowing the player to just explore and take it all in their own pace. I will say, if you've never played this game, I highly recommend it. However, be warned that it will be very unstable and freezes occur relatively often, especially the larger your save memory gets. If you don't care for the platinum, playing this on PC is by far the best choice. Can't wait to continue to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy for Spooky Month. Happy hunting, everybody. Lovely.
Fantastic, love that. Oh dear. Oh yeah, Lacko. I can just about see it. Yeah, it's we see it every time, don't we? But the purple is really difficult to see. So howdy, second time posting here. September was an interesting month. Started my studies to become a paramedic. Wow, very, very impressive. Luckily still had time to enjoy games. 100% for The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Finally managed to get a Dead God for 100% completion on this incredible game. Platinum was last year though. 60 Seconds Reatomized. Always wanted to try this game out, so when I came across it on the PSN store, I knew I had to get it. Fun, but did get a bit repetitive towards the end. 100% for Astro's Playroom. Cleaned up the new DLC trophies. Really want to give Astrobot a go, but not going to spend 70 on it, so I'll wait patiently. Plat back in 2021.
What symbol's that?
That is the euro.
I just wondered why you didn't say it.
It's just in the moment when I was reading it, my brain couldn't like realise what it was. Yeah, it was. Anyway, yeah, €70. 100% Alan Wake 2. Played through the first DLC. Was fun getting back to the game. Can't wait for the new DLC this month. Back in January. We've got the Platinum and 100% for Stellar Blade. Finally finished this one after putting it on hold due to Shadow of the Erdtree releasing. The game could have used more of a variety in enemy design, and having two separate desert-like areas was a bad choice. Story wasn't anything to write home about, but the combat was good enough to not really care. Overall, a good experience. I think it's the first time I've seen a review of it and someone not mention Eve, you know.
Because not everyone's a pervert.
Yeah, true that. Platinum 100% for Vampire Survivors. What a fantastic game. I remember seeing Asmongold play this game on stream and thought it looked really fun. Well, what do you? It bloody was. The amount of trophies I was able to get from this game is absurd, but hey, I ain't going to complain about that. Solid.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. Like a very, very solid.
221.
What's that?
221 trophies.
Oh my word! Oh my word! That is a lot of trophies. Blimey, that is crazy.
Wow. So we've moved on to pumpkin spiced emo next. So even if you combine everything I did last 2 months, I haven't even touched Jen's month. This month, holy duck! Go on, girl. Honestly, if you didn't win. Oh my gosh, if you don't win with a month like that, I'm calling shenanigans. I'm sure everyone else had amazing months, but also Jesus Christ. Anyway, here's September. Vampire Survivors, hands down the best game I've played this last few months. All hail Evolved Garlic. Hidden Cats in Berlin, it's just a monthly thing at this point, isn't it? Spectacular, amazing, 10 out of 10. Tetris Under the Sea. Except you're not playing Tetris. You're just jamming all the little pieces together like a puzzle. Revolutionary.
Class. Lovely little month there. Next, we've got Cinder 8S. My September only consisted of 3 things: getting the 100% on Astro's Playroom, finally grinding and getting the Platinum 100% of Mortal Kombat 10 or X, getting Astrobots Platinum. Not much to say about Astro's Playroom. Mortal Kombat X, I never thought I was going to be able to finish complete, but with some workaround, was able to actually get it done, and some self-boosting with my other profile. As for Astrobot, I wasn't initially going to get it right away, but after seeing the reviews, I was like, what the hell, amazing game with semi-challenging levels for some and the nostalgia. Although I didn't know a lot of the cameos or references, I could totally see it being a Game of the Year contender. Yeah, very, very good.
And
very
then
good indeed.
We have M-Master, just a Platinum Skyrim. I didn't particularly like it at the beginning, but after 20 hours, I was hooked. Great experience.
Fantastic, love that. And then we're actually finishing off, because I think when I opened it up,
Yes.
Mr. Stobbs was the last. Smashing it again, dude, love it. September was again busy with backlog wheel and DLC cleanup. So we've got Border Police Contraband Simulator, fun for about 20 minutes, then got super repetitive. Astrobot, wow, what a game this was. Couple challenging levels, but definitely a Game of the Year contender, if not winner. Star Wars Outlaws, decent Ubisoft game, was a tad buggy on release, including a plat-breaking bug, but after first patch ran smoothly for me. Alan Wake Remastered, amazing game, played back when it was released on Xbox. Wanted to add Alan Wake 2 to my wheel, so I had to play through this, loved it. And then finishing off with Plat 137, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Have fond memories of playing Prince back in the day. Really enjoyed this one. Some tricky parkour spots and fights, but felt good when the plat popped. Unfortunately, I have a bug DLC trophy, so can't 100% it for now. Bloody hell. Honestly, we're seeing more and more buggy trophies. Yeah. It's not good. Done some DLC rather for Astro's Playroom and Immortals Phoenix Rising, so they are both now sitting 100%. Amazing. Congrats to everyone on their plats this month, which is definitely at the bottom. So yeah.
What is definitely at the bottom?
Definitely at the bottom.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can see.
Oh, you're on about the thing. I thought you meant the part that says congrats to everyone. I thought you were saying that's definitely the bottom. And I was like, well, yeah, where else is it?
Last submission for the monthly.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that was a bit of a whirlwind, that, because I know we were trying to combine the 2 months. Apologies again that it was done this way.
Yeah.
From now on,
we will attempt to get better at it. But it was just because of what. Holiday and all the other bits, and then go back to work and whatever. And Jeffrey promises to start doing more of other videos, because I've told him that he's been rubbish. I haven't been able to anyway since the accident, but when we got back from holiday, not only were we too tired and stuff, but I wanted the first video to be us together and obviously showcasing and talking about Florida and stuff. But yeah, we're going to do Wes's trophy list on Monday. And then I'm back at work for a couple of days, but when I've got my days off, I'm just going to keep ploughing through them now, because I know people have been waiting such a long time. So yeah, I'm just going to start flying through them and then looking at these other videos, because although I've mentioned it already, the first one's going to be something a bit different again, but 5 games I loved that everyone hated. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the tag. 5 games I loved that everybody else hated, something like that. And yeah, we'll try and have a bit of fun with it.
I'd like to do a bexxraff takeover, but I can't figure out what I want to do it on. Yeah. It was going to be Amy's review.
Yeah, when they were off, you were just.
But that didn't happen. So if you've got any ideas of what I could do with a takeover, where it's just me in the video doing something,
they'll tell you to go through my list and just
I'm not going through it. Have you seen how long it is?
And just absolutely rinse me. But
skill issue, grub.
Sounds like my list.
If anyone has any ideas of what we could do for bexxraff takeover that I will be capable of doing, then let us know.
Yeah. So we'll put our heads together and we'll have a look and see who deserves to win.
Mm-hmm. Two people.
Two people, and yeah, we're going to have a good look at it, because there's been some really standout entries there from a couple of different people. There's a few that are sticking out to me in my head now, who've just absolutely smashed it. So we'll have a little look through, and all will be revealed in the next couple of days, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, I know it was a bit rushed and all over, and we are very,
a bit
very
waffly
sorry.
at the beginning.
A little bit waffly, but it wouldn't be us, our Platinum Jangus video, would it, without a bit of waffle. It is literally in the description of the YouTube channel. All things video games, trophies, and general waffle. So kind of know what you're signing up for, really.
Yes, true.
Can't complain now. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please drop a like on the video. You don't realise how much it does actually help at the channel, so I would really, really appreciate that. Drop me some comments. I love engaging with all of you in the comments, and if you aren't subscribed, you know, I'd really appreciate that as well. We are on the road to 1k. We need 160, just 160 people, so we can hit that milestone. That would be amazing. That's what we're working towards. So yeah, any help would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, whatever you're doing, look after yourself, stay safe, and we will see you in the next one.